Hello, Goblin. It's Chris, Eldritch Pipes. I'm in a happy place. I'm smoking. Let's get this out of the way first. I'm smoking Dunhill Dark Flake, which is one of my favourites. I thought I was opening a tin. Well, I thought I had an open tin, and I thought this was it. I thought there was a dink on the underside from me opening it, but as I sort of shoved my thumbnail under it, I heard that suction noise and realised I guess it wasn't, and maybe I didn't have an open tin. So now I have an open tin. I opened a tin I didn't really mean to open, but hey ho, haven't smoked Dark Flake in months now. Waiting for Peterson to bring out the new version. And when they do, actually, I will do a comparison video to make sure that they are the same. Because this is, from the Dunhill range, this is the only tobacco that matters, in my opinion. Dark Flake. So good. But it's not a review video, although I could review it again. It's almost worth a second review. I'll show you a couple of pipes I'm working on. This is like a general update video. I'm in a good mood and I need to talk about what I'm up to. I'm actually doing 2 reading pipes at the moment. One is a commission and one will be available when it's finished. One was a sort of a test. The one that's going to be available was a stem rod test. I wanted to make sure that the idea worked for another commission after this. So if you're watching and you're thinking reading pipe commission with amber stem, you know who you are. I'll show you this one first. So this is in quite a rough stage, just roughly shaped. This is one that's going to be smooth, really nice straight grain. I've really lucked out. It is going to make a cracking smooth. Some plateau rim there. Let me just show you. I have my little light here. So you can see, got reddish amber stem. So this is going to be a corker when it's done. Look for it. I'll do an update when this is, you know me, I'll show you it as in various stages as it gets closer to completion. This is the commission, and it will be a sandblasted version with a tortoise shell stem. This is like acrylic rod stock that I bought from a German chap. Jensen Pfeifen, I want to say. I can't remember the name. He's a well-known purveyor of pipe making materials. Some rod stock that I bought before I went heavily into making my own rod stock. I do have like bits of, I've even got some ebonite and some actual vulcanized rubber Cumberland, proper Cumberland if you want to think of it like that, from the days when I bought rod stock. Because, you know, you need a little bit of everything. And some people like that hard rubber. Don't really need to light it, I think. So that's the pipes. But yesterday, I've been talking about my possibly a new look for stem material. Oh, I've teased it. Well, I did the first experiment yesterday, and wow, it really worked out well. I'll show it you, and I'll explain what I thought the issues might be, and I lucked out. So, this is the test stamp. Now, if you can see, there's like lots of internal structure, like that wave. And then going up here, there's like a lovely curl into lots of suspended colour in the resin. This is a really interesting piece down here. Now I should have probably polished it up for you to see, but I didn't have the time today. And that's a good enough idea to see what's happening there. So, what I didn't know was the way that you apply the colour in this version, rather than mixing colour into the resin. Am I going to give away how it's done? I'm not going to give away how it's done. But anyway, it was not clear to me at all that the colour would run throughout the stamp. And so, I didn't know what was going to happen. It's normally done in very shallow resin moulds. And so it was a total unknown what would happen in a mould of this depth. But it had absolutely no problem making it the length of the mould. So, look at it. It's just a gorgeous beast. Now, so you can see the style. It's pigment suspended within a clear resin. Now, that will mean there's quite a lot of people for whom that won't appeal. A lot of pipe makers for whom that won't appeal. A lot of pipe makers don't necessarily want you to be able to see just the internal drilling, which you would be able to see, because you might view it as not pretty. I don't mind, and I know a few other pipe makers that don't mind, but it's a question of, it's a personal preference thing. But there is an application for this that I realised earlier today that, well, I'm not going to say anything about it now, but you'll know it when you see it, which will require no internal drilling. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anymore. God damn it, it's hard to keep a secret. I don't have many secrets, and when I do, I'm always on the verge of blurting them out. Alright, I think that's enough from me before I say something I shouldn't. No, it's again. Normally, dark flake. No, it is a light. Just on the verge. I could tell it was a bit moist, and I didn't really give it any time to dry. If you know me and have seen previous videos, you know I have no patience for that kind of thing. I get the tobacco and shove it in and light it, and I expect the tobacco to smoke. This one being a little bit not playing. Still, tastes delicious. Alright, if you join me on Monday for episode 2 of The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, thanks for turning up. Episode 3 this Monday coming, 11 p.m. GMT, and 5 hours earlier for you guys in the States, roughly. If you can, join me then. Until then, take it easy. See you soon. Ta-da.